Throughout history, humans have been inventing things, exploring new places and, unfortunately, fighting wars. But we haven't been alone in shaping how things have turned out. Did you know some animals have changed history as much as humans? From wars to science, these amazing creatures have left their mark on the world's biggest moments. Stick around as we explore the top 5 animals that changed the world. Imagine the fields and valleys of ancient Europe where Rome and Carthage fought each other. Leading Carthage was Hannibal Barca, a really smart general. Hannibal had a daring plan to attack Rome directly by crossing the huge Alps mountains. His army included war elephants, giant powerful animals. These huge creatures covered in armor were used to scare the enemy. Imagine Roman soldiers suddenly seeing these enormous animals charging towards them. The elephants broke through their lines, their tusks fitted with blades, while archers shot arrows down at the terrified Romans. Hannibal's elephants made a big difference in the early battles of the Second Punic War. Even though Hannibal lost the war in the end, his brave journey across the Alps is still remembered today. Hannibal's war elephants remind us how important animals have been in shaping human history. Their story shows the strong connection between people and animals. It's 1957 and everyone is excited about the space race. The Soviet Union has just launched Sputnik 1, the first man-made object to circle the Earth. But the Soviets wanted to do more. They wanted to know if living things could survive in space. A stray dog from Moscow named Laika was chosen for this mission. Laika's story shows how clever humans can be, but it's also a sad reminder of the sacrifices made for progress. Imagine her, strapped into the small capsule of Sputnik 2, looking back at Earth. Her journey fascinated the world, making her instantly famous. Sadly, Laika's mission was a one-way trip. They didn't have the technology to bring her back safely. Laika's sacrifice helped future space travel, giving scientists important information about how spaceflight affects living things. Even though her time in space was short, Laika's story still inspires us. She's remembered as a brave pioneer of space exploration. The trenches of World War I were a terrible place. With constant bombing, being able to communicate could mean the difference between life and death. While technology was used, it often failed during battle. So a different kind of messenger was needed, the humble pigeon. One such pigeon, Cher, became a hero. In October 1918, almost 200 American soldiers were trapped behind enemy lines. Their only hope was to send a message back to their base. They sent several pigeons, but they were all shot down. Finally, only Cher was left. Carrying the message, Cher flew through the dangerous sky. She reached the American lines, tired and injured, but successful. Cher's message was delivered, saving the remaining soldiers. Alexander the Great, the king of Macedonia who conquered a huge part of the ancient world, is a very famous historical figure. But Alexander's story is connected to the story of his beloved horse Bucephalus. Their story is about a friendship built on respect. The story goes that Bucephalus was a wild horse that no one could ride. But young Alexander saw something special in the spirited horse. He calmed Bucephalus not with force but by understanding him. Together they started an amazing partnership. Bucephalus was more than just a horse. He was Alexander's friend and a symbol of his bravery. They fought many battles together. After a long and tiring campaign in India, Bucephalus died, and Alexander was very sad to lose his loyal friend. He built a city near where Bucephalus died and named it Bucephala. Their story reminds us of the strong bond between humans and animals. In Southeast Asia, white elephants have always been special. These animals, with their light skin, were seen as symbols of royal power and good luck. In Siam, which is now Thailand, white elephants were more than just animals, they represented the king. If you had a white elephant, it meant heaven approved of you. These animals were treated with great respect, and their presence was a big honor. Imagine a royal parade with the King of Siam carried on a fancy platform. In the middle of the parade is a white elephant, covered in silk and jewels. White elephants were important for more than just ceremonies. Giving a white elephant to another king was a powerful gesture. It could be a sign of respect or a sneaky challenge. The king who received the elephant had a tough decision: to take care of the animal or risk making the other king angry. The white elephants of Siam show us that animals can be symbols, representing our hopes and beliefs. Outro until next time. From brave war animals to space pioneers, these creatures remind us that history isn't just about humans. Their stories are part of our own story, showing us how much they've influenced human events. Which animal story did you find most inspiring? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing historical facts. Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.